These people would be answering to injustices and receiving payment for injustices done to their ancestors.
I'm Jessica Swietoniowski for The Rebel, and I am in Sioux City, Iowa, right outside the Sioux City Convention Center, where multiple candidates, Democratic candidates, are speaking to a group of senior citizens. The first speaker that I came to try and talk to today is a speaker and a candidate that really fascinates me, Marianne Williamson. She has been in the news, maybe not always for the most positive reasons, but there has been a video going around in one of her sermon type of lectures. So she is an author and an activist as well as a lecturer. So there's this one video, and if you haven't seen it yet, take a look right now.
I'm going to ask the white Americans in the room to please repeat after me. On behalf of myself and on behalf of my country, to you and all African Americans, from the beginning of our nation's history, in honor of your ancestors and on behalf of your children, please hear this from my heart. I apologize. Please forgive us.
So there she was. She had all the members in the audience put their hands on all the black people in the audience to apologize for their ancestors, or maybe not even their ancestors, but just other generations of slave owners in slavery. So I did try to talk to her a little bit about it. Again, she's been on I heard her on a podcast with Dave Rubin, and pretty much everything she said today I heard on that podcast. So she kind of avoided the question. She didn't really give me a clear answer. Her point is that Americans, specifically white people, should be paying reparations to black people. So when pressed and when I asked her about this, take a look at what she had to say. So you've said that white people should be paying reparations for slavery. What about people that are half white, half black? Like, for example, Obama. Would he be paying reparations or receiving?
First of all, I don't see it as a matter of white people. I see it as a matter of America. I don't see this as a black agenda. I see it as an American agenda. My plan is for a reparations council that is made up of black leaders, some of whom have done scholarly work in this country for decades on this issue. William Darity, professor at Duke University, Ta-Nehisi Coates, etc. are examples. This would obviously be a very carefully chosen council, and my recommendation is that we pay between $200 and $500 billion is the number that I feel is enough to be significant and yet enough to be politically feasible. This money would be dispersed over a period of 20 years. In addition to that, the stipulation would be that the money is to be used for purposes of educational and economic renewal. In answer to your question, within that stipulation of projects of economic and educational renewal, it would be up to this council. It would be up to black leaders to decide the answer to the question. If I owe you money, I don't get to tell you how to spend it. These people would be answering to injustices and receiving payment for injustices done to their ancestors. And it would be their job to make the decisions regarding questions such as you ask.
But if it's not about white or black, and you put a black council, who's going to be paying and who's going to be receiving? That's not clear.
Obviously, the black council would be people who are descendants of American slaves, enslaved persons.
Democrats are really good at sticking to their talking points and sticking to their script. So I will try again and press for some more questions. I was actually asked to step aside at one point, and I was told to only ask one question each candidate. But then Beto O'Rourke was up for a presser, and his communications director actually had a list of pre-approved outlets to ask him a question. And unfortunately, Rebel Media was not on that list and not welcome to ask him a question. Hopefully I will be able to catch him later and press him for some more answers. For The Rebel, I'm Jessica Swietoniowski. to keep up with all my videos and help me track all the Democratic candidates here in Iowa in the next few days, make sure you visit rebel2020.com. You can also help pitch in on the cost of my flight, hotel, and car to get around, to do the hard work and ask some tough questions that other media aren't asking.